here. It says it's streaming live, which is good news, but let me double check here by going to the news feed, and we are there. Okay, that's good. All right, so Varshana Mataji is going to tell us which verse are we going to do today.
I think it is 1.19.
1.19, let us see. Yes, it is 1.19. So let's see.
Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada. Good to see you here. Okay. And Sutapa, are you able to see my screen that I'm sharing with you here? Let's see. Where is my? Not yet. Okay, Facebook. I can go here now. Close this. Okay. Tell me, dear ladies, if you can see my screen. Oh. Right. Get started. Okay. Now. So 1.19 is what you said, right? Let me bring up 1.19. So last time we did a really big verse, which we had to break down into 3 pieces. So today's is different. It's a small one. And believe me, I'm trying to share that screen with you all and then show up. Okay, let's see. Can you see my?
Yes, Mataji.
1.19? Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. So let me set the reading model here today. We had Varshana Mataji, she came in. And then we had Priya Mataji. Where is Priya? Is not there. Maybe last time we have Sutapa and somebody else joined us. Suruchi.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Suruchi joined us here. Okay, fantastic. So let's go to the verse from today. So today's verse has got one tongue twister. It's got one big word here, but we will look at the breakdown and we will see how we're going to pronounce that. So I'm just going to get started after these prayers to the spiritual master. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Okay, reading from the Bhagavad-gita, chapter 1. Verse number 19. Ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan. So sometimes we pronounce it like I did it just now, tumulo bhyanunādayan, right? And that is not the right way. Tumulo bhyanunādayan, right? So bhya covers this much. Tumulo bhyanunādayan. So that's the only one which is a tongue twister here in this verse. Okay. Ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat. Again, remember there is an N with a dot here. So it is ana. Dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ. And then this one is hṛdayāni. So this is a simple N. And then vyadārayat. Nab. So a simple N again. Nabhaś. But it is a sha as compared to the sa. So ghoṣo. Right? And this is nabhaś. So keep that mind distinction in mind. Nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan. Ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan. right? Now let's look at the word meanings here. And it says sa means that, ghosha, vibration. So that vibration, it's talking about that vibration. So can you tell me what vibration they are talking about here? What do they mean when they say that vibration?
Vibration of
Yes.
all the shankas,
Yeah, all the conch shells. Right, correct.
functions.
Saghosha dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ. So dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ, sons of Dhritarashtra, right? So Dhritarashtra, his sons became dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ, become the word in Sanskrit. Okay, hṛdayāni. Hrid we already know. Hriday, we know. Hriday means heart. So hṛdayāni, in the hearts. Vyadārayat. Now this is a very nice word in Sanskrit and shattered in English, right? Shattered, when we say shattered in English, we can immediately imagine we have a glass, tumbler in our hand and it falls down and it shatters to pieces, or there's an accident and the two cars collide and the windshield, they are shattered, right? Or sometimes the hearts are shattered, right? But the Sanskrit word is so beautiful, vyadārayat, right? You can't figure out that it means really shattered. Right? There's something, the sound about the word shattered kind of gives you the idea that these things are colliding like that. Nabhaś, so we know nabh is the sky. Cha also, pṛthivīṁ, the surface of the earth, right? So prithvi can be used in many terms. Prithvi, as we know, is this globe, earth globe, or earth planet is known as prithvi. But in this particular verse, it means the surface of the earth. So in Sanskrit, the words will have a meaning according to the context, because what they are trying to say is that these vibrations of the conch shell started, from the surface of the earth where they were standing and all the way up to the sky, like that, right? Nabhaścha, pṛthivīṁ also, and certainly eva, tumulo, uproarious, bhyanunādayan means resounding. So it was resounding, right? So vibrations go and they resound. So again, this tumulo, so let's look at the translation. I'll come back again to that word. The blowing of these different conch shells became uproarious, vibrating both in the sky and on the earth. It shattered the hearts of the sons of Dhritarashtra. Right? So these different conch shells became very uproarious. And another word for uproarious in English is tumultuous, right? We read the word tumultuous. So now you know from where the word tumultuous is coming. It's coming from Sanskrit, tumulo, which is uproarious, right? Tumulo. So vibrations vibrating both in the sky and on the earth. So prithivī. And you had asked that question last time, Vaishana Mataji, it is prithvi or prithivī? Or prithvi or prithvi or prithivī, right? So you see in Sanskrit, it is prithivī. Okay. So then purport, Bhishma and the others on the side of Duryodhana blew their respective conch shells. There was no heartbreak when Bhishma and the others on the side of Duryodhana blew their respective conch shells. There was no heartbreaking on the part of the Pandavas. Such occurrences are not mentioned. But in this particular verse, it is mentioned that the hearts of the sons of Dhritarashtra were shattered by the sounds vibrated by the Pandavas' party. This is due to the Pandavas and their confidence in Lord Krishna. One who takes shelter of the Supreme Lord has nothing to fear, even in the midst of the greatest calamity. Right? So something very nice, because yesterday in yesterday's class, we were talking about you can occur calamities in your life and you can be in a very sorry situation if you do not know what is karma and what is akarma, right? And then we said that better to stick on the side of akarma where you do everything for the pleasure of the Lord. So here also it's saying that one who takes shelter of the Lord, in Lord's shelter, you do everything for the Lord, then you have nothing to fear, even in the midst of the greatest calamity. Okay, so we have Meera Mataji joining us here. So let's look at this reading order, breaking it down into pieces. Sa, ghoṣo, so sa and sho. Sa, ghoṣo, dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ. hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan. Okay, so let's get started. Are you ready to practice? What do you say?
Yes, Mataji.
All righty.
Yes,
So we
Mataji.
are going up with Parshana Mataji leading us today into the shloka.
sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś
Bhash.
nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Yeah, give us this again. The last word.
Bhyanunādayan.
Yan. Okay, good. All right, Priya Mataji.
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ.
Okay, let's stop here for a few things here. Sa, gho, right? The difference between gho and go, right? There's a difference between the two. So gha for ghadi or gha for ghar, right? Say ghar, ghadi. So gho, right? Sho, dhar, tarāṣṭrā and āṇāṁ. So it's not nam.
No.
It's not na. It's āṇāṁ. Ana. Like you say vena, venu, like that you say,
Okay.
right? So
Ram.
venun pranantam aravinda dalaya taksham, right? So in the South Indian languages, ana is very prominent, right? We use a lot of that. So use that, ana. Okay, continue please with the second line.
hṛdayāni.
No, break it up and speak. Don't combine. This exercise, we're breaking up everything. So let's look at it here and read as you see it. Okay?
hṛdayāni vyadārayat.
Okay, let's wait here. Da, yeah. Ra, yat. Yeah. Vyadārayat. Okay.
Vyadārayat.
Right. Yeah.
Nabhaś pṛthivīṁ vīm caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Very good. Okay. So Tapa?
Yes, Mataji. Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat.
Okay. Now stop here and tell me the difference between this one and this one.
Yeah. First one is the and the second one is the.
Da, right? So hṛdayāni vyadārayat. Yeah, right? You see the undulation? Yeah. Okay. Go to the third line, please.
Nabhaś.
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 Not nya. Na.
Nabhaś.
Yeah.
pṛthivīṁ. Vīm.
Yeah.
Caiva. Tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Very good. Okay. Suruchi?
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś
Bhash.
cha
Bhash.
nabhaś cha pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Yan.
Sorry.
Okay. Very good. Then Meera Mataji.
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ. Dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Yan, right? Very good. And when we combine this all together, tumulo bhyanunādayan. So bhya, you see, because of the apostrophe, right? So we will pronounce this much part together. This much of it will come together. Tumulo bhyanunādayan, like that. Okay. All right.
So
So-
Mataji, we can combine tumulo bhya.
That is the reason.
Okay.
Whenever there is apostrophe here, it gets combined, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because that A is silent. All right. So then should we go back again? Start.
Yes,
with
Mataji.
the- all right.
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Yes, very good. And just for the class, I want to just point this thing out, that this is a soft I and this is a hard I, right? As you can see in the Sanskrit also, this is thi
Yeah.
and vi, right? So you see there's less accent on this one, there's more accent on this one there. Okay, very good. Let's go to Priya Mataji.
Sa ghoṣo
Gho, say gho.
sa ghoṣo
Yeah. Yeah.
dhātarāṣṭrāṇāṁ
Dhar, say that. Dhar. Yeah.
dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ
Ram.
uh,
Say Vena, say Vena, Veena.
Venam,
No, just say Veena, the word Veena.
Veena.
Okay, you don't use Ana, like Rana Pratap. You call Rana.
We use Mataji, but I don't practice it.
Okay, you don't practice it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just as we allow Sutapa to go get away with the Sa and Sha, we let Priya get away with the Na and Ana.
I will
Okay.
try my best.
Try
Mataji.
your best. Yeah, Ana. See, yeah, just watch out how Varshana Mataji says it, you know.
Okay.
But Varshana Mataji, can you speak the first sentence?
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ.
Nam. You say Anam, right? So it's Anam. Dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ.
Okay.
Dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ. Right. Okay. Yeah, pranam, right? Pranams. Yeah.
I will
Okay.
try. I will
Okay,
try.
good. Yeah, keep trying. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Sa ghoṣo
Gho. Say gho.
sa ghoṣo
Gho, sure. Yeah, see,
Dhar-
you're getting it. Yeah.
dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Very good. Now, this is for the whole class. That there are some soft T's and some little, T with the where the tongue goes up, right? Like a ta. So tell me, in which all sentences of this shloka, which all lines of this shloka is the soft T there, like ta as in titli or ta as in tabla?
The
The
first line.
softy.
The first line,
First,
Second, third,
first.
fourth,
Yeah.
all lines.
all
All
lines.
the line we have a softy.
Other
Yeah.
than third, Mataji.
First,
Uh,
second, yeah.
And
First,
fourth.
second, and fourth.
And fourth, right? Okay. Where is the hard T? Like T for turkey.
First one.
TV.
First.
Yes.
No, Mataji, here is no hard T. I'm not saying.
First
Mataji,
one.
first and
Tra.
third.
Tra.
No, but tra is tra.
Tra.
But but the
Same.
bar is on the A, top of the A. It's not dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ. Yes.
Pṛthivīṁ, right, Mataji? I don't. No.
So what is the difference
Pṛthivīṁ.
between this one and this one?
Yeah,
T
Mataji,
with
this
the
one.
dot.
The tra.
Tra.
T with the
Tra.
dot is a
And tra.
ta,
Yeah.
Right? So this
and
is
T
the.
without dot is ta.
Yeah. So you see this is the,
Hmm.
right? And this one is a ta. This one here.
Oh, okay.
Tra.
You
Tra.
see there's a difference. Dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ, right?
Okay.
And then there is another T, right? The tha, right? The tha. So
Mhm.
there is tha, right? The tavarg. Ta.
Yes.
What is a tavarg? Well, tavars are those when you go and when you speak those akshar or those letters, then your tongue goes to the top and touches the top. So ta, tha,
Yes.
right? Da, dha. You notice say ta, see where your tongue goes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Up.
Say tha
It
for
goes up.
than.
Ta.
Oh,
Ta.
yes.
Yeah.
It goes up and
It
touches
goes
the
out with
toilet.
yeah. So those are the so where it goes and touches the right. Okay. And so this one,
P-T.
prithi, right? So we have to keep this differentiation in our mind, where it is ta, where it is ta, and where it is tha,
Mhm.
right? And what is this?
Two.
Two.
Tu. Yeah, not tu. Not tu. It is tu.
Two. Two.
Tumulo, right?
Tumulo.
It is not tumultuous. It is Sanskrit. It is tumulo. Okay, all right. So now let's go. one
Mataji,
more.
I have a question. Means like two. Why it is not two?
Why is it not two? Because we are reading Sanskrit in English,
Yeah. Two.
right? See, if you understand the script here, this is ta.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Two.
And the reason is that in English, I don't think there is a ta in English, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
So
Two.
it's a different language. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it happen, and these kind of things will happen when we are reading Sanskrit in English. For example, what is this? If I just say this, right? How will you pronounce it?
Me.
Mataji, in English it is me, otherwise
Why not
me.
me?
Me.
The question, the same
In
question
English.
back to you. Why not me? Right?
Mm, mm.
Because we are trying to read a language which is very different and has got more letters in its alphabet. There are 48 letters in the Sanskrit alphabet. There are 26 in English. So we are trying to make do by putting dots and accents and trying to compare and make the two look alike, right?
Like Mataji, that Ana, you are telling that.
It's not there yeah, it's not there.
No, it means I never pronounce that because in Bengali there is no accent, like pranam. That's all.
Pranam.
Yes.
Pranam. You
Pranam.
just say pranam?
Yeah. So pranam, not like that. Pranam. It's simple.
Yeah.
So it's only here in
The languages are difficult. Yeah, they are. I mean, languages are different, and Sanskrit is kind of complete, very complete. Yeah, and if you listen to some of the other languages, I mean, there are some words that are not there in letters that are not there in Sanskrit. And I was very surprised when I first came to USA and I was meeting people from other countries that how much, and my ears could not comprehend the difference between what they were saying, like ha, 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 like, oh my goodness, I can't speak that. Similarly, they get confused when we say ana. They cannot pronounce ana. They can't pronounce ana because they have not practiced it. Otherwise, it's the same human tongue, right? Made up of earth, water, fire, and ether. So it can definitely pronounce. It's just a matter of it. I mean, you can see that a lot in, I see that a lot here in USA, where there are a lot of first generation or, third generation, like parents migrated from different countries, but the children have grown up here in America. And you can see, like, especially like people from China, they speak English very differently. But their kids, and they might just say, my tongue is made like that. But no, your children are speaking fluent English, how it is pronounced by the native people here, right? Same thing with kids coming from India. The parents might not, like parents might pronounce the word that as that. So we have the, right? There's a difference than that, So yeah, so those differences are there. Idea is to convey the meaning, but as long as the meaning is understood, that's fine. And as Vaisheshika Prabhu says, house on fire. When your house is on fire, you don't need any language to communicate that your house is on fire. You somehow
That's true.
But here, this class is specifically for pronouncing Sanskrit, so that's why I'm very nitty-picky, and I stop you and I correct you. And the reason is that we are learning the language and not the essence. For essence, there's a Saturday class, right? Okay.
Yes, Mataji, I was just thinking in the morning today that first when I opened Bhagavad-gita, it was like ants that was just walking. What is this language means? I remember that you told only one word I have learned 5 years back, that is cha, C-A, the first word. And then now when I open, it seems like, oh, it's so simple. Means though it's not that simple, but it's simple than previous, like 5 years back.
That is true. Yeah, that's practice, abhyas. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is practice, and it applies to everything. Devotional service is a practice. What we are doing is abhyas, practice. Even for devotional service, which means chanting the holy names of the Lord, it's a practice we are doing. We might be chanting for 20 years, but we are still practicing. Yeah, good point. Yes, and we all come from different parts of, originally from India and different parts of the world, Fiji, like that. And so it is different, yeah. So, okay, let's go. We have a few minutes left. Now let's go into the, so who did I stop? I lost track. Who was reading?
It's my turn, Mataji.
Okay.
ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Yeah. Okay, good. So
ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
yeah. So, Suchi, do you understand the script? Can you
Yes,
read?
Mataji, yes.
You can, right? So you can also read it like that. Nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan. Right?
Okay.
ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat. like that. So you see, it's the same thing.
Yes,
If you
yes,
understand that, you
Mataji.
can pick it up like
Yeah.
you can come here and see the breakup and then go back here to the script and read from the script, because there's no way you can go wrong if you're reading the script from here, if you know
Yes,
how to read
Mataji.
it. Yeah, because this is transliteration, can be confusing. All right, over to Meera.
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, now we are going for the full words. Okay, sa ghosho dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ, and how to combine the word, the same color, right? The same color ones come together. So sa ghosho dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo and because of the apostrophe, these will go together. Tumulo bhyanunādayan, right? So I'm just going to reduce the distance between these so that you know they are going to come together. Here, tumulo bhyanunādayan. Okay, now let's get started with who goes in first? Varshana Mataji.
Yes. Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Okay, now what I want you to do is to read this verse again, right? And as it is written here, right? As these words are written here, but combine them. But you have to pronounce each one of them as you are combining them. So don't skip on any of those, right? Start from the top again and put your eyes on the words.
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat.
Let's take this word.
Hṛdayāni
Why is it
vyadārayat.
hṛdayāni?
Hṛdayāni.
Okay, let's have somebody else try this. Who wants to try this? Combined.
hṛdayāni.
hṛdayāni.
Hṛdayāni, exactly. It is hṛdayāni. It's a
Hṛdayāni.
full da, right? It's not a half da. Hṛdayāni. See, Varshana, this is a full da.
Okay.
See, this is a da, hṛdaya. And this is vya. See the difference? Daya and this is vya. This is half va. Right? So there is no a here. So vya. But this is, so there is a difference between this. There's a difference between this word here and this one. See, you're going to pronounce them differently, right? Because they are written differently. Right? So this is daya and this is daya. So
Yes.
hṛdayāni.
Hṛdayāni.
Right.
Hṛdayāni.
Yeah.
Hṛdayāni vyadārayat
Yes.
nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Very nice. Okay. Priya?
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Nādayan. All right. So I will leave the recording for this today and just make sure that you emphasize the gha. Just listen to it carefully. The gha. You'll have to do some practice, right?
Okay.
Nabhaś pṛthivīṁ, right? Like that, just where the emphasis is going, but a good start. And you have come a long way from when you started with us a few months ago.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah.
You.
All right. Like Sutapa said. Yeah. Sutapa, go ahead.
Sa ghosho dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Tumulo bhyanunādayan vyadārayat. right? Next time, hṛdayārat, when you're practicing on your own. Like today, won't be any next time for any of you. We're way over the time. All right, Suruchi.
ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Very nice, right? And keep that nabhaś pṛthivīṁ, and don't give it your full pṛthivīṁ. So if there's a bar, go full throttle on that. Pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan. Very nice, but you got this nailed down correctly. Yeah, today. Okay, Meera Mataji.
Sa ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ.
Dra was fine. Yeah, it's Helen of Troy, like that. Dra.
hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo bhyanunādayan.
Nadayan. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we'll stop here. We are a little bit over the time. And we'll meet again, Krishna willing, next Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our Bhagavad-gita class, where we are talking about karma and vikarma and sakarma. And again, then on Sunday after at 6 a.m. Thank you so much for joining the call. And we'll
Thank you,
meet
Mataji.
again soon. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna,
Thank
Mataji.
you.
Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namo.